My name is Bryan. I'm 30 years old. I'm from New Jersey, and I have Becker muscular dystrophy. In my journey with Becker muscular dystrophy, I'm at a crossroads point where I'm going from one phase to another, where I'm going from being very able-bodied and able to do what I want to suddenly having to slow down and not be able to do things I used to be able to do with ease. All my life, my condition was something I could hide from people. I didn't have to show people that I had this condition. But now things are starting to change. I'm starting to have more difficulties, and it feels a lot more real now. Like, it's not just something, this abstract thing that I imagine one day having more issues with. It's here, and that sometimes is emotionally difficult. It's definitely more physical things that I'm experiencing now, because I mean, I could always do what I need to do, but now there's things that I can't do. And it's hard when you're able to do something your whole life, then all of a sudden you can't. You think a lot about what makes your identity. There's a lot of small things about your identity you don't realize are part of your identity, like, walking up steps. That's something that defines you as who you are. And when you lose little things like that, it's like it's taking away part of who you've been your whole life. I was 24 years old at the time when I decided I wanted to do a long hike. I was at a point where I was out of college, working part-time jobs, so I had the opportunity to take off a couple months to do a journey like the Camino. So I was researching different trails around the world that I could hike, and I found the Camino de Santiago in Spain, which is 500 miles, and it's fairly flat. I mean, it has its ups and downs, but for the most part, it was something that was within my physical capabilities. And I did it. It was hard. I fell hundreds of times. I had to crawl in certain places. I had to have someone carry me up a hill at one point, but I found a way. I just went my own pace, and I just had the mindset where I was going to get through this no matter what. I just had to see it through. So after I finished El Camino de Santiago, I realized that I wanted to write a book about it. I'd kept this journal throughout the whole journey, and looking back at it, I realized that there was this story here where I had grown, I had confronted this challenge and faced my demons and got through this difficult thing, and it was a story that I thought could help someone else who was in the same situations as me. Might see the story, and it might inspire them. It might show them that life is difficult, but you can still find a way to live your life. You have to try to find something good in it. As crazy as that sounds, I kind of look at it as I just see this other side of how people live that most people will never get to experience. Very few people with disabilities, I think, get to see the fully able-bodied world and the fully disabled world. It's interesting to see through two different sets of eyes throughout my life.